be my friend. Good morning to Jordan.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning, Jordan. I'm good.
Morning,
You sound like
morning,
you're
morning,
gonna die.
Do I? I'll wake
Yeah,
up.
you
I'll be
sound
fine.
very tired. I woke up like at 7 with Sherry, but then I went back to sleep. I feel worse now than I did earlier, but I feel awake-ish, yeah. But let's jump into the show. Welcome to the Be My Friend podcast. Today is I can't believe February is almost over.
I know.
But,
We're like
it
3
is.
months into 2021 almost.
I know. I keep
Close
seeing
to
memes of like,
into our third.
yeah, I keep seeing memes of like this March and oh no, it's like stressing about last March, and then behind the person is like this March, like creeping up behind us. It's really crazy to think how fast time is going right now. But let's get right into the show. All about you. You. All about you.
Every week that I get asked this, I even like come sit down on my computer. I set up my mic and I'm like, what happened this week? 'Cause, nothing really happens anymore.
That's fair to say.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's never really I can't really think of pinpoint exciting things that happen 'cause it's just work, go home, quarantine, work, home, quarantine.
Like go to work, go home because of quarantine.
Because of the limitations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, something interesting must have happened. You must have had
I'm
a
sure.
thought. I'm gonna
Must have had
pull
a-
interesting information out of you today.
Okay, so I did have a thought. Well, actually, my friend said something to me, and it did make me start thinking about
Mhm.
and looking it up. He said, "Okay, you know the movie Iron Giant?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Do
Oh
you
my
know?
god.
Do you know who voices the Iron Giant?
No. Is it
Vin
Vin
Diesel.
Diesel? Oh, okay, it is Vin Diesel. Yeah. I didn't know that then.
So I was like, I wonder how many of these I didn't actually know that are like crazy.
Mhm.
Like, did you know that Michael Cera was the voice actor for the kid bear in the Bernstein Bears?
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, Michael Cera
I
was
did
the
not
kid bear.
know that. I used to watch that
know.
show all the time.
You know,
What?
it's wild. I've dug further now, just because of curiosity. Obviously, like Mila Kunis is in Family Guy. Okay,
Yeah.
Fergie it played Sally.
Oh,
Sally.
yeah,
Brown
yes.
in
She was
the
a Peanuts character.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I did know that one.
Okay,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Oh my god, I just Googled it. Michael Cera was brother. What the hell? That's crazy.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, okay. You remember Stuart Little?
Yes.
Do you know who voiced Stuart Little?
Michael J. Fox.
Okay, you knew that already.
Okay, I knew that one. That one.
surprised me. That one surprised me.
Yeah, but I loved Stuart Little growing up. So
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, more. Give me more.
I know. There was another good one that I was trying to find again. Okay. Do you remember Despicable Me?
Yeah.
The like helper dude, the weird guy in the coat. Yeah, that's Russell Brand.
Russell Brand. Yeah, I knew
Okay.
that one too. I love Despicable Me. But yeah,
there's
I remember I
another
could
one.
not tell it was him at all. I was like,
Yeah, me
what?
couldn't.
Yeah. But that's like how freaking Bradley Cooper is Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
It's like
totally.
I never would have guessed, but he just puts on the voice. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Damn. This Michael Cera one is rocking my world though.
Yeah, I know. Like,
holy crap.
he's been
I
in
want to
the
go back
game
and
way
watch
longer
it.
than we thought. Yeah.
I used to love that show. Do you remember that show Rupert?
Rupert. What was Rupert?
Yeah. It was about a little white bear. Rupert the bear. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. It's just called Rupert. It was it's nobody we know, but sorry, I'm just on a tangent because we talked about Bernstein Bears. And I thought about Little Bear, and then I thought about Rupert. There were a lot of bear-centric cartoons in
For
the
sure.
early 90s.
I also think that has something to do with it being my favorite animal. Just a lot of the bear stuff. Yeah, bears have always been my
I watched
favorite.
them all. I was like, yo, these are awesome.
Okay. I think I have another one.
Okay, tell me.
In The Lion King, one of the hyenas.
Yeah.
Was Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck, man? How are
That
you
one's
so
famous.
versed in this stuff?
That one's famous.
Okay, I didn't know that. I guess it wasn't famous enough for me to know.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of like a Google monster. So I always look up stuff when I'm like, well, also I knew that because like I used to watch on your VHS tapes, you'd get a bunch of commercials. Like on Disney VHS, you'd get
Right.
like commercials for others, and they would always have Whoopi Goldberg as one of the listings for the Lion King trailer.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing about Disney. They're so smart with their VHS advertisement. It would just be full of other VHS Disney things,
Yeah.
So smart.
Yeah,
But
it's
Whoopi
true.
Goldberg was awesome as a hyena in that movie, like for real, for
Yes,
real.
she
Yeah.
was. They honestly, like, all the Disney movies, all those the main characters, they're all actors that we know,
Yeah, they're
and
all
you just
like pretty
don't.
big deal
Yeah.
actors for the most
It
part.
When we were kids, you just didn't really think about it. It was just
Yeah.
like, "Oh, yeah, that's the voice of Woody," but no, that's
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. It's like,
Yeah.
thanks
It's
for
crazy
saving
because
her.
just in Lion King as well, like Simba is Nathan Matthew Broderick,
Yeah.
and Timon is Nathan Lane, and like all these like pretty huge Broadway stars. And I remember for a long time a lot of Disney movies were just employing amazing Broadway performers just because
Mhm.
they could act and sing. And I remember that was the coolest. The end.
Yeah. It's really cool looking back at all the movies that we used to watch as kids and then
Yeah.
really, like, see a
What
faces to
movie
the
did you
name.
watch recently?
What movie did I watch recently?
Or like an old rewatch movie, if that makes sense.
Mulan.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
Mulan?
Old one or new one?
Old one. I would never watch the
Okay.
movie again, ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mulan voice actors. Here we go.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
You're
one
just looking
that
at the list of names.
yeah, I am. That one I don't have a ton of people I know. I should
Yeah.
know more.
James Hong. He's awesome. I remember he was in a lot of shows that I used to watch, or a lot of movies I used to watch, just because he was like one of the big Asian actors for a while. He was in things like, if I remember correctly, like Blade Runner. He was in I think he was in some Jackie Chan movies, but
Yeah.
he was like, because he could speak English. So I remember seeing him in lots of old shows my dad would watch. Uh, for example, I just can't remember much of them, but he was in TV shows and movies, which is a big deal as an Asian feller.
Wait, I'm looking up though, but Mr. Miyagi and Spock are both in Mulan.
Oh, really?
Both
I
those
did
actors.
not know that.
Yeah.
No way.
That
Oh,
is wild.
yeah.
The first
It's
ancestor is
Spock.
played by Spock. I'm
Spock.
not saying I don't want to
Are-
butcher his last name. Taki?
George Takai. He wasn't
Takai?
Spock.
Is it
He was
Takai?
Mr. Sulu.
Thank you. Taki.
Yeah, not
He's
Spock. No,
not the
Takai.
frickin'
Takai.
Yeah,
George
thank
Takai.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Anyway, and then what's the other guy?
Well, Pat Morita.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marina.
there he is. There's Mr. Miyagi. Did you ever watch I'm sure you did, but the old Karate Kid movies?
Of course. They're great.
Ah,
Love them.
legendary.
Yeah,
Legendary.
they're amazing. I mean, did you watch the new one and like did you enjoy it at all?
I never watched it. The Jackie Chan one with
Maybe.
Jaden Smith?
Yeah.
No, I never watched it. I
'Cause
wanted to.
It's called
I'm kind of
Karate Kid, but it was teaching kung fu, so
Oh,
right there, red
twist.
flag.
Big twist. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I never seen it.
It's
That's a shame.
it's okay. It's okay. I mean,
I just love
it
Jackie
was
Chan,
a little dry. Yes, Jackie Chan is fantastic, and he makes that movie. But
Damn, what a shame. A damn shame.
it is a damn shame. What is your favorite remake movie then?
I don't know if I have any.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think I have any. I certainly don't hate them all, but I don't know if I have any. Like whether it be reboot or remake,
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any that
'Cause
are
you like the
particularly
originals?
standing out. Total Recall was cool.
Yeah.
the new version of Total Recall.
Yeah.
It was cool, but the first one was just so sick. So I don't know. It's not really standing out for me in my heart. There's nothing I can think of remake or reboot wise.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the times the original is just better, and the remake is more or less just a cash grab.
Yeah, it does seem that way. I mean, I could see like if it's late sequel,
Mhm.
they're like, there's more story. But okay, fine. But if it's like a reboot or a remake, I'm usually like, I'll just not really worry about it. I'll watch someone
Yeah.
on YouTube review it for 20 minutes instead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. But
I always watch that. Yeah.
Longest Yard is the only one I could think of I like more than the
Oh
original.
yes,
With Adam
with Adam
Sandler.
Sandler. I
Yeah.
actually really loved The Longest Yard when I was
Yeah.
growing up.
It's
'Cause I was super into
it's
football
funny.
as a kid.
Yeah. You were?
Yeah, not like pro football. I just
Oh,
really
okay.
loved playing on the playground.
I see. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Ooh, Victoria says Evil Dead. Yeah, actually, Evil Dead's remake was pretty sick.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. I actually really like the Evil Dead series, and I love the Evil Dead musical. It's really good. It's super camp, but it's got some good jams in it. But yeah, actually, the new Evil Dead remake is pretty damn good. It rings true to a lot of the original, and kind of builds on it without taking away. I think they just take it more seriously, which is kind of cool.
Oh. This is like
Ocean's
new
11.
2021.
Yeah, it's new AFs. Well, no. That's another one. There's another Evil Dead remake that wasn't that new.
Evil Dead Rise. Okay. So that's
No,
not
let
what
me
you're
see.
talking about.
Let me see. Evil Dead. It is 2013. Yeah. So the
Okay.
original one was like the 80s, I think, and then the remake was in 2013.
Right.
The 2013 one is pretty. It's pretty scary. It's pretty good. It's got a really cool ending. Yeah. It's a good one. If you like scary, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking scary. Just saying.
Wait, I'm looking at like the original pictures, and I just love the actual like fake blood and stuff. And
Yeah. In the remake, it's also they use CG, but there's a lot of practical effects too.
yeah,
I find horror movies are much more successful with practical effects.
Mhm.
Well, most movies are more successful in my heart with practical
Totally.
effects because
Yeah.
they like took the time, they made the things, and it just looks different on camera. Just like Jurassic Park for an example, or Jurassic World even. Like a lot of the new stuff's all CG, which looks really great, but you can tell it's CG.
Yes.
In the first Jurassic Park, there are moments where I forget what part's CG and what part's the robot because they use the robot as much as possible in the first Jurassic Park.
Right.
So even the second Jurassic Park, actually, they used the original T-Rexes as much as they could. The robots, the big frickin' with the forklift engines in them, like it's crazy.
Yeah. I watched a CGI YouTube channel called Corridor Crew, and
I like that
about
one.
that. They're really awesome, and they always say like when the directors and the filmmakers work with the CGI people, and they do more practical to help the CGI, not just like we'll CGI in it later.
Yes, yeah.
It comes out way better. The more laziness there is that like they'll just fix it, and after it doesn't turn out as well.
Yeah, the fix it in post mentality. Yeah, exactly. Well, that was a nice little deviation.
Yeah.
Good job, Jordan.
We always
didn't talk about you at all. But here we go.
There was nothing to talk about.
Now me. I just can't wait for that ping. What ping? This week was chill. It was good. Pretty fun week stream wise.
Yeah.
And also we went and sat by the fire yesterday, social distance in the backyard of our sibling, and our sibling, my brother-in-law and Sherry's sister, and they have a nice little fire pit out back, so we just hung out near the fire. It was pretty sick.
Wicked.
Just for a little while, and then I had to. Oh my god, hold on! I didn't tell you about this yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. After the podcast, we got a ton of snow last weekend. Okay, so I went outside and I made a snowman right after the podcast, and then I made a snow slide from the top of my stairs to the bottom of my stair.
That's so awesome.
And it was awesome for a few hours, and the next couple days it was awesome because I used it as a trash chute. I would put my garbage on it, let it slide down, I would pick it up at the bottom, and that was great. And then one day Sherry's like, you should probably destroy it now. And I was like, okay. So the other day I had to go out there with my tiny little foldable shovel and smash it apart. But I couldn't get rid of all of it because my shovel's just so little. I really struggled with it. So there's still like a nice chunk of snow or I guess it's ice now, at the bottom of the stairs. But otherwise it's like it was a pretty good weekend, I'll say that. It was so much fun. I was sliding down it originally just by my bum, and I was like, I gotta try something else. So I grabbed a garbage bag, and then I flew, dude. It was amazing. One of my random neighbors came by. He's like, "You building a slide?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'll help." And I was like, "Okay." So for like 3 hours, me and this other grown man just like distantedly taking turns slamming snow down and shaping it, and then we took turns sliding down.
That's
It was
awesome.
awesome.
I wish I had that much snow.
We had a lot of snow for like
Yeah.
2 days. That's it, and then it was all gone. It was crazy. Well, not all gone, but most of it just started disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun. Super fun.
Snow is fun for 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the reality sets in.
Yeah, that, maybe we should go back to regular days.
When it's fresh and wonderful though, it's just so irresistible, you know?
True,
It's so awesome when it's fresh and wonderful.
but it quickly turns to ice and
Yeah,
or slush.
especially in the lower mainland. It's like
Yeah.
chunks of deadly roadblocks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Cody says that was an Apex Lion King mashup. Ping for that loot. Jordan, I cannot stop playing Apex Legends.
That's really good because I'm gonna start playing more.
I played it for about 11 hours the other day
Oh my god.
on stream, and I just couldn't stop. But the thing is, like, my goal was to get one win for the day, and then I would stop. Guess what I didn't get? Any wins. But then the next day, I played 4 rounds with random people, and I won on the 4th round. And I was like, yay!
Wait, you actually took a first?
What?
You took first place in one?
Yeah, I've been champion 5
Hey.
times in total, I think.
Wow.
I'm gunning for it, dude. I want to
That's
be a
awesome.
professional ultimate hero. I want to be a champion.
That's wicked.
It's crazy how many people are playing it now. Like, a
Yeah.
lot of people are playing it. Either now or more now.
Yeah.
Which is just the timing of it, I think. I don't think it's all for me. Like, my community that I'm part of, we definitely started playing it more together just because everyone's talking about it constantly. But I'm noticing, like, other streamers online are now playing it. And I was like, oh, man, there must be something about it that people are really into. I think maybe because it's the anniversary. So people are going in for that loot, the new loot. Or not loot, sorry, the new skins and stuff like that, limited time stuff. That's the only thing I could think is probably it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, it's just so much fun, dude.
It is. It's a really fun game.
I can't not play it. I'm considering postponing or dropping Zombie Sunday for a couple weeks just
Apex
to get more
Sundays.
Apex time.
Mhm. The only problem with Apex is it's only 3 player. You can only play
I
2 other people.
know.
It's
Oh my god,
zombies you can have
dude.
as many as you want.
Yes, exactly. But I have to tell you about this. There is opportunity to run into your friends if you all play at the same time and queue up at the same time.
Oh, totally. I've
know
killed
how
the
I know
same guy
this?
like 2-3 times in a row.
Okay.
I've done that
But you know
before.
how I know this? I
Yeah.
jumped into a game with like 2 other viewers I was playing with. And you know who the champion squad was? Natalie and
No
Jazzy.
way.
Yeah. We're like, what the fuck? How are they the champions? And then we like went and flew and looked at the banner. We're like, it's Natalie. She's famous. But then we got killed by somebody else like right away.
That's so
And,
crazy. That's
that's
awesome.
what happened. Yeah. It's crazy stuff. It's so
Yeah.
fun though. I'm like, I want to get all the characters, so I got to play a lot. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep playing lots. It's
Yeah,
great.
actually, I haven't got any new characters. Do you have to buy them or do you use
You can either use money and buy them, or you can just keep playing and you collect legend tokens,
Yeah.
and then when you have 12,000 of them, you get a new character.
I'm gonna see if I can get a new character.
You might be able to already. It's hard to say, but yeah, that's basically how you do it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of that. I'm so neck deep in Apex, dude. So we're talking about games right now, so we're
Yeah.
talking about Apex. We're talking about games. I'm
Yep.
gonna talk about Bloons Tower Defense 6.
No, Bloons Tower Defense.
Do you know this game?
Yes,
Sounds like you
of
do.
course I know Bloons Tower Defense.
Do you have
Is
it?
it on stream or Steam? Or is it?
It's on Steam for like $11
Oh my god, how do they?
because
that's-
it's huge, dude.
okay.
It has 4-player multiplayer co-op.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It's so fun.
Oh man,
It's really fun. Those are my 2 main obsessions right now, just Apex and Bloons Tower Defense 6. I used to play Bloons when I was a kid,
me
like
too.
like on my phone or on my iPod 3,
Yeah,
and I loved it, and I forgot all about it, and then a couple viewers kept telling me like, "Oh, you got to get Bloons, you got to play Bloons." And I was like, "What the hell is this all about?" So I looked it up, and there's a Bloons Tower Defense 6, and I was like, "Oh." And then I did some looking into it, and then I thought, all right, I should get this.
Yeah.
And then I played it for like 5 hours. This is the first day that I installed it because I kept playing with a friend, and playing the co-op is really, really fun. Even playing the solo is really fun, actually, just in general. It's just a good time.
Dude, it's actually wow.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
been
great.
around
It's
for
it's
so
3D
long.
graphics. Like
Yeah.
it looks great. There's like tech paths you can take now.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole thing. It's really, really great.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm super into it.
I would do it if it was sub $10.
Yeah, I wanted to wait for it to go on sale, and it did go on sale not
Yeah.
too long ago. But I missed the sale by like an hour or something like that. So I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll just buy it.
Mm.
And yeah, I'm the same. I'm basically not buying games unless they're less than $10 in my life right now. But that was the exception. It was $11. So I was like, you know what? I have some Steam coins or Steam dollars because I sell, you know, those stickers on Steam.
Mhm.
I sell those cards, and so I had sold enough for like
Nice.
8 cents a card that
Nice.
I had enough to just push it under the $10 mark. So I just went ahead and got it.
Well, there's like that app where on my phone, and if I answer some just like random questions,
Google
like
surveys?
yeah, Google surveys. there we
Yeah,
go.
I love that shit, dude.
And you get like 40 cents every time you do
Yeah,
a
yeah,
survey,
yeah.
and you can use it towards buying apps
You
and
get
stuff.
40 cents? I get like 8 cents or like 10 cents.
Yeah,
The tops I've ever
like
had
40
was
cents.
30
going
cents,
on?
I think.
Google,
That's
you got some
hectic.
explaining to do.
I think you know what it is how you answer the questions. I know if I indulge and I answer the questions with lies and go
You get
long,
more?
they'll usually give me more. Yeah.
I usually
But
don't lie though.
I'm like, whatever. I always just, wow, you have really lots to talk about to Google then, don't you?
There we go. It knows all about me now. We're dating now.
BFF. You're dating Google. That's great. Yeah, so those are my 2 game obsessions, Bloons Tower Defense and Apex Legends.
Nice.
And oh my god, dude, I just, no joke, just got an opinion, a Google opinion survey just came up right now. I just got the
Yeah.
notification for it.
That's so
What
funny.
the heck?
Well, let's do it. Let's do it together.
Okay, the question is, which of the following places have you visited recently?
Yeah.
Dyson, King Tandoori, Tierney Stouffer LLP, Decoraport, or London Drugs? See, I'm going to be honest, none of them.
Oh,
So I press next,
and that's it.
and that's it, 12 cents.
8 cents. Okay, 12 cents. There we go.
I have $6 saved on it right now.
Yeah, I had 12 once, and then I got the
Ooh.
$12 in it. Yeah, I got what
Cash
what did I get?
money. I'm going to save it to buy new
Fruity
colors
Loop
and cars. What? Sorry?
Fruity Loop Studios.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I
like
don't have an iPhone, so. Oh, wait, no, that's for Windows.
Oh yeah,
Fruity
you can
Loops.
use- yeah,
Yeah.
and make beats on my phone. It's okay. I use it like
That's a
3
good
times.
idea.
It wasn't worth the $12.
I'm literally saving it so I can buy some points for my Stream Racer car so I can get a new car.
Nice.
I think I have enough now, but I'm just going to keep saving it for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you playing anything cool lately, or are you also on the Apex
I'm
train?
pretty much Apex at this point, and nothing else is really excited.
I saw you were on Apex the other day, but
Yeah,
that was the day that I was playing for 11 hours.
Yeah, maybe we cross paths, but I killed this guy called Pudgy Makes Awa Awa like 6-7 times, I swear, throughout the whole night.
Nice. It happens, yeah. That's crazy though.
Yeah,
It's so much fun. I'm so into it. And they have the timing perfect for map switching. It's like an hour and then an hour and a half, I think. So once you're starting to get bored of the map, it'll switch maps and you're like, "Ah, yeah."
Yeah, it's true.
You can get like 10, 11 rounds into a map before they switch maps and it's perfect.
You're making me just want to play it now.
I'm going to play it today. I'm sorry, Zombie Time. Maybe we'll find some time to do Zombie Time just for like an hour or two. Just to keep the dream alive, but man, the Apex stream is hardcore thick.
Mhm.
Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's my life right now. Hey, you know there's pop figures for Apex?
Pop figures? What do you mean?
You know those little pop figures? What are they called?
Oh,
You know, the big-headed
yeah.
little
What
friends thing?
What are they called? Oh man, they're so popular.
They're called pop figures.
Pop figures. You sure? It doesn't
Yeah.
sound right.
Okay,
Oh my
Google
God,
it.
They are. Yeah. Okay, I'm wrong.
They're literally called pop figures.
It's just
Funko Pops. Sorry, you could call them Funko Pops.
okay. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have Apex Legends characters for them.
Well, of
And
course.
now I really want one.
If you get it big enough.
I want a Bloodhound or a Gibraltar.
I kind of want the Mandalorian now.
Oh,
There we
I have a
go.
friend who literally his walls were lined with these pop figures.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like an obsessive collector though.
Yeah.
So he's got collections of everything, and it's crazy.
Oh my God, there's an 8 Mile. You can get B Rabbit.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's
All
great.
right, moving on to the next segment today. We're going to talk
Mhm.
about friendship like we very seldom do. But we're talking about friendships in the animal kingdom.
Oh, cool.
They're called symbiotic relationships. And I think we can actually compare them to reality. I think it's possible, but we'll see
Right.
if it's able.
Reality.
So there are three types, like reality, like humans, I mean.
Yeah, okay.
So there are three types: um,
Yeah.
commensalism, mutualism, and parasitism. Okay, so commensalism is a symbiotic relationship between two different animal species where only one of them benefits, but neither of them are helped or harmed.
Right.
But one of them will benefit either passively or actively. The next one is parasitism, which involves one organism benefiting off of the other organism
Right.
at the detriment of the host, like a
Like a
parasite, obviously.
parasite. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Mutualism is a win-win for both creatures. Okay. So I'm gonna give you examples. I have a list here of the most common, and it's pretty cool. I knew about some of these, but I didn't know how many and what all of them were all about. But the first one here is crocodiles and Egyptian plovers. It's a type of bird. So this type of relationship is, I think it's actually mutualism. Yes, it is. So basically, the bird just will fly into the crocodile's mouth and clean its
Oh,
teeth.
yeah. I've seen
And so the
that.
bird eats, but the
Yeah.
crocodile gets its teeth cleaned. So it's mutualism. And
Right.
this is like lifelong apparently. Some birds will always go back to the same crocodile, for example, but
That's so
generally they
cute.
fly around. It's pretty
That's
cool
so cute.
actually.
It kinda reminds me of those, like, little fish that, like, hang on to sharks and stuff
That's the
and
next
clean the.
one. Yeah.
Alright. I
There's
know things.
actually two. There's two. Two types of fish, sorry. So there's the sharks, obviously, and there's two types of fish. There are remoras, which actually stick onto the shark, and they catch the scraps that come out of the shark's mouth.
Mhm.
And then there's pilot fish, which swim through and in and out of the shark's mouth and gills to eat parasites from it.
No way.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And so the
What if you
remora, they
accidentally
generally
get swallowed?
game over, dude.
Yeah.
GG. Your first one out, just queue up again, drop again.
Just queue up again, drop in.
But I believe the remora, they're crazy. I've seen videos. So remoras have like a flat suction cup head. I've seen
Yeah.
people like slapping them to the hull of their boat, and they just stick there. It's crazy.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. So
Any
that's
okay,
one.
any more of the like, I wanna hear about the parasite ones because there's some crazy parasites that do some
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
things.
Oh, we'll find
Do you
some. Don't
have any?
worry.
Alright,
We'll
cool,
find
cool,
some.
cool, cool, cool.
Um, I didn't know about this one at all. Coyote and badgers. It says here, um, with speed being on their main predatory tactics, coyotes usually rely on open environments to pursue and kill their prey. However,
Mhm.
badgers capture their prey in burrows while digging underground. In some parts of North America, coyotes have been observed waiting outside the burrows for ground squirrels fleeing from an underground badger. So while both parties rarely benefit from any one hunt, the badger also enjoys success from the relationship. Sensing the coyote, some animals remain in the burrow, letting the badger sneak up and get their prey.
Mhm.
So it's like unintentionally they've teamed up.
That
I
is
think
really
that's
cool,
like
actually.
I think that would fall under probably commensalism, where neither of them are harmed by it, but they both kind of benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Natalie is comparing them to Apex strategies. Victoria said, "Big crowds show up and return in battle royales when new seasons pop up." Oh, I see. Well, I'm a lifer. I'm gonna keep playing that bad boy, even when the season isn't so fresh anymore.
Mhm. Me too.
And then Cody says, "Snow is good for 2 days per year." Southern British Columbians. Alberta's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is hermit crabs and sea anemones.
Okay.
I think sea anemones actually are friends with a lot of creatures, just because of their sheer nature. But this one's kind of cool. We all know about clownfish and sea anemones. Obviously,
Mhm.
clownfish have a mucus that surrounds their bodies that protects them from the toxin from the sea anemone, and the sea anemone gets to be a sea anemone. They get entertained by the
Yeah, yeah.
clownfish.
That's funny.
So it says here hermit crabs and sea anemones. This one's actually amazing. I've seen this on different Discovery Channel videos. It says
Mhm.
here, by poking the anemone with its pincers and holding it in place, the crab encourages it to attach itself to its shell. So the crab basically takes an anemone and mounts it to its shell to protect itself while it walks around. And this is mutual because then an anemone gets a free ride across the seabed to pick up food on the way. And the
Right.
hermit crab basically gets a bodyguard from big predators that are, going to be hurt by the toxin of the anemone.
Huh.
And that's galaxy
That's
brain hermit crab
yeah, what?
strategies. Animals are so freaking weird and
They're
smart.
wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Okay. Next one. This one I've also seen videos of, but I didn't know how it worked really. But the Colombian lesser black tarantula and the dotted humming frog.
Wait, wait,
So
wait.
it says
Lesser black
lesser black tarantula,
as opposed to
fully black. Maybe it's like off gray, the color of it. That's
I
that's
know.
my only assumption.
Okay,
That
that's
that's how
the way
animals are
they name
named, right?
animals is yeah.
Dude, people, it's scientists are like, okay, it's got this, this, and this, but it's kind of this. All right, it's lesser then. All right, so it says, the large creepy crawly allows the tiny frog to share its burrow because it digs holes, while the little amphibian enjoys protection from the predator. The spider benefits from the frog eating ants, which attack and eat the tarantula's egg. So the frog gets to be roommates with the tarantula, and the tarantula gets basically an exterminator for ants.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I've seen pictures and little videos where it's like they're peeking out of the hole together, and it's like super cute, but also very creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Wha frogs and tarantulas. That's
Yeah,
not my,
but
it's
the
not
thing is,
my
like, I've
clan.
seen tarantulas eat frogs before. I guess this one doesn't.
Yeah, if it's helping out. I mean, in a pinch, it's probably like, "Ah, sorry, Jim."
Where's the rent, boyo? Okay. The last one on the list is drongos and meerkats. I have no idea what a drongo is, but we're about to find out. So,
I'm gonna look at
a
it.
drongo is a bird. There we go.
Is
So
it
it
a
says
D
the
or J?
drongo serves as a lookout for hunting meerkats, giving a warning cry whenever a predator is within the vicinity. Upon hearing the alarm, the plucky little mammals scuttle back to their burrows, often dropping any prey they have captured to speed up their escape. Most of the
Wow.
calls made by the drongo are genuine. However, it has learned that by raising false alarms, it can swoop down and get a free meal dropped by the meerkats.
That's wild.
So that's like almost like a parasitism thing.
Yeah.
What a douche.
Yeah, really.
But that's smart though. That's
I
smart
guess
though.
so. It's a circle of life.
Yes. It's funny because it's meerkats, just like
Yeah.
Timon. But it's weird because, like, not weird, sorry. It's also interesting because meerkats are so cool. Like, lots of um, prey animals, they usually do that together. They got like one lookout and then they just like spread the word and then there's a problem and they all hide, for example. It's pretty cool stuff, actually. I've got another listing here, and
Mhm.
it's about it's just another list of different animals that are symbiotically living, and it's also pretty interesting. It's got like almost completely all different things than the previous one. So we're gonna go down this list as well. I don't know. I got really interested in this last night before bed, and I was like, no, I gotta stop, save it for the show. So we're going here, and so basically, the first one on here is kind of sciency, but it's Lactobacillus and Humans. So it's us. It says here, um, our own bodies have hundreds of thousands of this species of microbe. We couldn't survive without their beneficial effects. So basically, it sounds like what they do is they're a type of bacteria that
Yeah.
eats other worse bacteria, I believe, and it just like lives inside us. But it doesn't do anything to us. It just eats the other stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Isn't it totally does it ever blow your mind that there's like tons of things on your face and hands and skin, even your tongue? There are living creatures on you.
What what's that called when you're scared of, like, germs? Germaphobe or
Germophobic.
yeah,
Yeah.
but this a I don't know if there's a scientific term to it, but that would if you saying that to a germaphobe would just trigger them so
They would lose their
much.
minds. Yeah.
What's on my hands and face?
terrifying to think about.
Yeah.
But it's true though. If you
Germs are
really
good
zoom
too,
in.
because if we didn't have germs, we wouldn't have yogurt
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's
or
not that it's not
cheese.
germs is such a funny term because it
Yeah,
doesn't, it
it
usually has
doesn't mean
negative
bad.
connotations,
Yeah.
but we're talking about bacterial cultures.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, which aren't always quote unquote germs. But
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
say they're germs.
exactly.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is the goby fish and the snapping shrimp, and there's a really cute picture of like a bunch of fish and a bunch of shrimps sticking out of a hole together in the
Mm.
underwater. It's really cute. So basically, the fish are basically blind. Oh, sorry. Uh, the shrimp are basically blind, and the fish flap their tails to give signals to the shrimp.
Mhm.
Um, basically, the shrimp dig the holes, and the fish can live in the holes with them, and they waggle their tails to help let the shrimp know where there's a problem, and then they all hang out together at night. That's basically this. They just live together. So it's
Wow.
like animals making roommates is a pretty common thing in the wild. I have a question since we're talking about this. Do
Okay.
you think you'd ever have a roommate again?
Mm,
Did you ever have a roommate growing up? Not
no,
growing up, but in life?
no, I always had
You've
my own
always
room.
lived.
Well, because
Oh,
I always lived in I lived in the same house pretty much my whole life, more or less.
right.
And then yeah, like, yeah, I've never actually had a roommate.
Besides, like partners, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Would you say
Yeah.
you're a good roommate?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, there's some
I
doubt.
mean, because I don't know, because I've never been told otherwise. I'm a pretty clean person
Yeah.
generally, and
Do you
I
have any
think that
bad habits that you have? I know
any
I do.
I probably do, but I don't know because I haven't been told enough. Does that make sense?
Kind of. But
Yeah.
you're saying your partners have never complained about something you've done regularly, over and over again?
No,
Ever?
I don't think so. I'm really thinking.
All hail Prince Jordan,
I know.
a
There you
beautiful
go.
specimen of uncanny perfection.
Well,
Nothing?
you know what?
You're
Okay,
kidding.
maybe like being on my computer too much, but does
Okay,
that
that's
really count? As a
not well,
as
it
a
can,
roommate?
but that's like partner related.
That's exactly. It's not really like a roommate.
But like a living
No,
human, you have no ooty boobies, oopsies.
no. I clean up my dishes more or less right away. I mean, I snore a little bit.
I snore a lot, apparently. Okay, here's the thing. Apparently, I'm a lot more tidy when I live alone,
It's true though.
or when I live with a
Yeah,
roommate that's not my wife,
yeah,
which kind of is shitty of me, obviously. But
yeah.
like, for some reason, it just happens that way. But it's because like some stuff I would do on my own, it's up to my standard. For example,
Mhm.
right? Like cleaning. Like, I actually okay. What's lucky for me and Sherry, I think, is like I'm a very by the minute, clean as I go person. Like I clean as I go all the time. But Sherry is like a leave it till the end of the week and then do a massive clean thing, right? And I'm like, I can't do that.
Mhm.
But for certain things, I can do that. So it kind of balances because like I'll do dishes every day. I do dishes every day. I vacuum every day. Um, and that's kind of how I go about doing those things. But Sherry, at the end of the week, she'll do like a big laundry load, or she'll clean all the surfaces in the bathroom, or whatever. But I like keep the kitchen kind of as clean as possible at all
Yeah,
times. I don't know why. Maybe it's just being a guy, but I don't deal with the bathroom very well all the time,
fair enough.
except for when I was living with a male roommate. I was the bathroom cleaner. And I would do it once a week. I would clean the bathroom hardcore deep once a week. But when I moved in with Sherry, I discovered that I wasn't doing it good enough. Like I wasn't cleaning it to her standard. But to be fair, she takes baths and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
So, she wants it super, super clean, where I'm just like, well, I scrubbed it.
Yeah,
Which is, yeah, there's a clash there a little
yeah.
bit.
I used one
But
square of paper towel. What else do you want from me?
I use more than that. But I don't know. There's something very satisfying about cleaning the faucet. I don't know why. I just like wiping down the
It's
faucet at the end of the
true.
day.
Get the water stains off, and then you're like,
Yeah,
"I
the water
forgot." You
stains,
forget
whatever
it's that
spit that
shiny.
missed. It's like, oh, it's silver.
Yeah. Do you like to do, like, it sounds like you like to just do a daily clean and keep your place clean, not do like that weekly big clean.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I literally clean as I go. Like I there are, but it's kind of case by case. There are things like my office, for example. I clean. I try to keep it decluttered as best as I can, but stuff just builds up every day.
Mhm.
So every couple of days, I'll declutter my office, for example. But the kitchen, there's something about the kitchen. I clean as I go. I have to clean as I go.
Totally.
Like,
I clean as I
you
cook
know?
too, even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I clean as I
Yeah.
cook. If I'm done with the pan, I'm cleaning it right away.
Yeah.
I can't. There's no soaking unless it's really, really caked on. Then I leave
Yeah.
it to soak. But like I'm kind of like my mom. Like she has to do dishes right after the meal is done cooking, and then she'll come down and sit down and eat. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Just because then you just eat and then you're done, more or less.
Yeah.
But
My mom's hectic, dude. She would literally wipe the floor with a little hand rag every day when we got hardwood flooring.
wow.
Yeah.
There are better ways to do that.
Well, she had a Swiffer for a while.
Yeah.
She couldn't see that well with the floor that far away from her eyes.
Right.
So she would just get down and just wipe it with her hands. Well, not her hands, with a hand cloth.
The worst reason to
It's
not
crazy,
use a
isn't it?
Swiffer.
Yeah, I bought her a Swiffer long ago, and she used it for a while, but now she only uses it for like certain things. I think probably not even, to be honest. But yeah,
that's wild.
Okay, back to the symbiosis here.
Yes, please.
We have another one, which I think you might find as interesting, called ants and fungi. It says here that ants. Did I tell you that I got an ant farm, by the way?
No. So I'm over here trying to get rid of them, and you're over there getting them.
I got an ant farm. There's no ants in it yet, but Sherry bought me an ant farm for my birthday.
Oh my god!
But it's a tiny little one, and it's a special one where it has like aerogel in it that's edible for the ants.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to feed them or anything. You get the ants, you just put them in, and that's it. They'll live for like 30 days. You can watch them build their nest and stuff.
Wow. I feel. Why? What's the point?
I also don't know why, but she's like, I thought you'd like it. And I was like, you know what? I'm fucking stoked for this. I cannot wait. But I haven't ordered the ants yet because they said not to order if the weather's cold because they could die in shipping.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, are you buying ants?
Yeah.
Come here and take some.
No, apparently you're not supposed to do that because they could have diseases. But
thanks for making me feel better.
Sorry, dude. Okay, so yeah, so they ants have been farming fungi for about 50 million years. This blew my mind when I read this.
Yeah.
They eat chewed up leaves, and then the fungi, and then sorry. They build their fungus farms in shelters underground. Then they feed them, and then they feed the fungus with chewed up leaves, and the ants eat the fungus.
Wow.
Yeah, so they don't eat the leaves. I guess they don't get the right nutrients from it. But the fungus will eat the leaves, and then the ants eat the fungus. That's crazy to think that there are other creatures that farm stuff.
Then who eats the ants?
Probably everything else. Probably, literally, everybody else out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the list gets two more. So cleaner fish, it's just a tiny little baby fishes that eat the buggies and stuff off of like gobies and parrotfish, sharks, obviously. And these fish are just like tiny little guys, and they look like little wormies that swim around the big fish and just eat their whole bodies clean. In Taiwan, I went to a spa with my cousin where I put my feet into water and little fish ate the bacteria and skin off my feet.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
It was awesome.
What does it feel like? What's it feel
like? It tickles like crazy, dude.
Okay.
But it was super fun. And after, my feet were very smooth.
They were, eh? Like they actually got like all the dead stuff off there?
Yeah, for the most part. It feels like they're kissing your feet.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird way to describe it, but that's the most accurate way I can describe it, is you're getting a million little kisses on your feet.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Your under feet, your toes, they get like between your toes, like they're slippery little mothers, and I was screaming.
You're not selling it.
I was the only person just screaming.
Everyone's looking at you like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah, what's happening here? uh,
That's
but yeah,
wild. I've seen so many videos of that, and I've always wanted to kinda try it, but I don't
it's
know,
quite fun. It doesn't
I
hurt
don't
if
know. I
that's your
know.
concern. It doesn't
Yeah,
hurt at
no.
all. It just tickles, and I don't know. It's just fun. It's just fun. I'm
I don't even sell it, sorry.
sorry. You have to go try it for yourself, and you let me know how it goes. You know
Okay.
what? I can't wait for us to be able to do is have real life experiences again, so we can talk about those on the show.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But it would be very nice to
yeah. I didn't go camping this month, by the way. Not yet. The
Really? The
month's
whole
not
month?
over.
Oh, well, yeah, just
But
go tomorrow so you can say you went every
well,
month.
I'm streaming 7 days a week now, so I'm just
No,
like,
yeah,
yeah. But no time to go outside.
fair.
But that's I think that's one thing that I'm really losing. I'm not going outside so much.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Last one, bees and orchids. So male orchid bees collect perfume from a variety of South and Central American orchids. They turn this into chemical signals called pheromones, and in the process, oh yeah, that's how they communicate. In the process, orchid pollen is conveniently attached to the bee's back, where it can subsequently rub off onto female parts of other flowers. The process is vital for orchid reproduction, and the ants need this perfume for
Huh.
pheromones.
That's
They use it to mark territories and attract females. That's like a very common bee thing
yeah, I feel like that is. And then again, I don't know anything really about that kind of
about
stuff.
about anything.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know anything about anything.
That's it. That was our little dive into the friendships in the wild. What do you think
Very
our
nice.
relationship is like, animal connection wise? What animal do you identify yourself with, if at all?
Oh, man.
Or are you most like? I guess I'll say.
That's a really good question. I gotta say platypus or something.
What? Why?
I don't know, they're just funky.
Y'all lay eggs?
Don't you?
No. You got a toxic barb on your foot?
Don't you?
No. You got a beaver tail and a duck beak?
Alright, let's not push it. I got the duck beak.
Don't you?
Don't you? Yeah.
I think I'm most like a baby wolf because
Really?
I'm almost cool, but I'm still a baby.
Yeah. There we go.
I am baby. All right. I guess we'll do our highs and lows, and that's the end of
Yeah.
the show, dude.
Sounds good to me.
If you'd like to start, go ahead. Audience, if you'd like
Mm.
to join us for highs and lows, go ahead. I just want to really quickly point out, though, the Bean says, I bought expensive headphones, and I broke them within 2 hours because my head didn't fit in them.
Oh,
That's a
no.
tragedy.
That
I'm
is a
really sorry that
tragedy.
happened to you.
That's awful.
That sounds like a low to me.
Yeah, it's low. Okay. My low is not doing much this week. Just kinda going day by day working. And my high is
Apex Legends.
I said that last week. No. No, my fighter, one of my favorite UFC fighters fought last night, and he got a knockout, and it was awesome.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was a good time.
congratulations.
Yeah, it was fun
Big
to watch.
juicy congratulations.
And what about you, sir?
I'd say my low was playing for like 11 hours and not winning.
Oh, no.
But then the high was winning next day.
You should do
Very readily, yeah.
a stream where you play till you win.
That was that stream.
Oh, wait, was that 11
Yeah,
hours?
but I played for so long, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
That's fair.
But the thing is, I wanted to keep playing. I just didn't want to be in front of the camera or and under the lights anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
My eyes were like, oh, alternatively as well, I forgot to mention to you. I know Sundays, hopefully, you sort of have off. Instead of zombie time as well, I'm thinking maybe more multiplayer games with viewers on Sundays.
Cool.
So I'm thinking maybe Among Us could be happening on Sundays. So we can play more Among Us hide and seek.
Sick.
You know about this? Did I tell you about this last week?
Yeah, you told me about the game.
It's so
like
freaking fun!
yeah.
We did it again on Friday,
Yeah.
and I was just screaming with laughter. It's so fun. But that's it. I think this will be the first time ever that we end the show earlier. So I can
Whatever.
go lie down.
Yeah.
Cody says he is most like a horse. He also says, I want to try for this fish foot eating. I want for try this Jesus. I want for try this fish foot eating. I'll try any spa experience. Any. Any. But yeah, that's it. We'll call the podcast here, and we'll be back next week for another podcast. I'm gonna bring more interesting stuff to the table. Oh, Natalie says her high was a week off. Her low is the end of her week off. Sad.
Yeah.
Sad. It went so fast. It went so fast, Natalie. But it happens. Okay. Oh, Victoria forgot to do. It went too fast. Yeah. Time flies when you're playing Apex.
Yeah, it's true. Every day for 11 hours.
Yeah. Victoria says, hi, V-Day gift to Herfissimo. Also, hi, sleeping. Yeah, that's a good one. You don't have to have a low. You can have double highs, dude.
Yeah.
Valentine was actually the bomb. Oh, I have a new high. Can I say another one? Sure. Hi, dad back felt better. Low, Carly got COVID test but ended up being 24-hour food poisoning. Oh, no. Oh, yikes. That's butts, dude. Sorry to
Wow.
Carly's.
That sucks.
But yeah, that dad back. Man, Cody's kid is so funny. Little 2-year-old running around. He just keeps throwing stuff in the fire, which is terrifying, but also kind of funny. It was like so dark last night, and Levi would just run into the darkness and come back with a new log or a stick and just throw it in the fire.
That's awesome.
We're like, yeah, the danger. Okay, so Natalie has a whole new set of highs. Hi, Taco Bell Valentine's Day, and ask for Luigi dinner the day after. It was amazing. She says, bury me in that pasta for real. It was too much gluten and dairy, so it was also my love. Yeah, that makes sense. Very well. Hi, Natalie's Taco Bell photos. Ooh. Artist. With her photos. Spoiler. All right, we'll end the show after the spoiler. They were just me with tacos in my mouth, smiling. All right. Pretty good. That should go in the Vancouver Art Gallery. Submit, please.
Yep.
All right. That's the end of the show. Thank you guys so much for listening. We drove to Delta for Taco Bell. All right. That's the end of the show.
Thanks for listening, guys. Shows go live every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. If you don't catch us there, you can catch us on Spotify, YouTube, or whatever podcasting app you prefer. And those get posted on Wednesdays.
And if you like the show, do us a favor and just tell a friend. For Be My Friend podcast, my name's Kenneth.
My name's Jordan.
Stay safe.
Stay healthy.
Stay happy.
Stay hopping.
Stay bopping.
Stay topping.
Stay clopping.
Stay mopping.
Stay shopping.
Stay glopping.
Ooh, glopping's good. Bye.
Bye.
Be my friend.